Hello. Are you
Hi
excited
everyone.
to Sonic? Brie, are you so
Welcome.
excited to be the only one playing Sonic now?
Um excited is not the word I would use. Yeah, we've seen this
Yeah?
cutscene already. We've seen all these cutscenes. Good for them. Yeah, he
You don't
dies.
want us to
Sonic
watch all the
fucking dies.
cutscenes again? That was only like 15 minutes of cutscenes. Not
Cutscenes that
not
were
quite.
pretty bad overall.
Yeah, and not voiced for us. I know they were voiced for you.
Well, it was you weren't missing much, I gotta say.
Yeah,
The
that's
voice
fair.
acting in this game is not stellar.
Yeah. By the way, Fen, how am I coming through? Because I redid my mic placement. Hopefully it's now better or the same. Ideally better. Great if it's the same. As long as it's not worse. Coming through great. Awesome. Great. I fully
Guy?
switched it from, let's see, from this side to this side. I'm trying to look at the stream, what the stream can see. So I switched it over to the other side, and I moved it down. So now the weight, it's not like coming down. For anyone interested in audio setup, which is me because I have to do it a lot, um, setting your arm lower is actually makes it easier.
That's good to know.
Because just the weight of it was like making it droop a lot. And now people on Discord aren't like, you're quiet. And I'm like, great. Anyways. Welcome to my audio corner where I just think and talk about audio quality for 30 minutes.
While Brianna suffers as Tails.
Yeah, I was just re-listening to the episode where you and Fen were talking about doing a bread podcast, and I feel like I could do a hobbyist audio uh, equipment podcast. It would be 3 episodes at most because I don't actually know that much, but I know just enough to do like maybe 3 episodes.
Well, this is the greatest. I think a great podcast concept is you trying to pretend to be an authority on something you know nothing about. Oh, is that a full? Oh
Wait, you
shit!
died? Wait, you died? How'd you die?
So if you touch the balls, if
Okay.
you touch one of the balls, you just die instantly, and they're everywhere. Also,
Wow, that's so Flynn, son of Crimson Coated. Again, I was just watching the part where I touched the boulder and
yeah.
instantly died.
Uh huh.
Uh,
God.
who's your least favorite to play as in this game?
So far, Tails might be it.
Really? Worse than Silver?
Tails. Hmm.
Worse than Silver?
You know what? Early game. I think it goes early game silver because the
Okay.
abilities you unlock along the way make playing as silver possible. Okay, great, awesome, cool. We're gonna be here a while. Um,
Okay.
it drags you in. Also, that's the other. Sorry, that's the other detail about those balls. They drag you in
Yes, it looked like it
gravitationally.
had gravity.
Yeah, it has gravity
That's
and it
annoying.
pulls you in.
And they appear out of nowhere.
Yeah. One of the things that's uniquely frustrating about Tails is he has only a certain amount that he can fly for, and there's no way for you to tell what that amount is without falling and dying.
It's kind of like
There's no
Kirby.
meter like there is for Silver. Silver has a meter.
Oh, yeah.
Tails, they just took away the meter. Um,
It had to be
Sonic,
different. It can't just be the
Sonic,
same.
Silver, and Shadow all get the meter on screen. Shadow and Silver have purposes for it. Tails needs a meter and doesn't get one.
Wow.
So it's really good, actually.
Oh.
Oh, all
Well,
right.
now you never
Okay,
have
we're
to
done with
play as
Tails.
Tails again. Great. Now you
Well,
get to play as...
hang on,
Is this your
let's-
favorite?
If I full die, I bet I have to go back and play as Tails again.
Oh, you probably do.
Fuck, that's
you
not a
trying to
good
full
start.
die?
No. Omega's up there. I don't think he's my
Omega's up
favorite. My
there?
favorite is Blaze. My favorite is Blaze.
Okay. Alright. That's fair.
Omega's quite
Hey,
a
is
bit
there
of
a
fun.
Blaze game? Because there should be a Blaze game.
Yes.
I think a lot of
It's
people
called
would play
Sonic
a Blaze
Rush.
game.
It's the
Sonic
game where
Rush.
Blaze is introduced. The whole
Is
point
she
of
like
it.
the main character?
Her and Sonic are co-main characters.
Okay. Is Sonic Rush good? Is actually the next question I should
Yes,
ask.
it actually
It
bangs.
is? Oh, okay. All
I mean,
right.
when I played it as a child, I thought it was awesome.
That's fair.
Um,
That's fair. And we've seen how Shadow the Hedgehog is.
Omega, the problem with Omega is that he doesn't like shoot properly. He shoots in a stupid way. You have to like charge it up, and then it kind of does nothing. Like I feel like there should be an attack
It's a
that I just am
metaphor.
not figuring out what to do with. So I'm a little confused with Omega. But no. Oh, and full dead.
And
All right,
death.
cool, awesome.
Great.
So the thing with Sonic Rush is the gameplay is pretty good. It's a 2D Sonic, so
Oh, okay.
it's a pretty good 2D Sonic.
I feel like those are generally
like-
better.
Sorry,
I feel like those are usually generally
Yeah.
better.
the concept of the game is that do I go here or do I go up? Let's find.
You
Let's
should go into the
up again.
hole. No, don't do that.
So true. One of the things that's true about that game is you have Chaos Emeralds and then another like Chaos Emerald dupe because it's an alternate universe is the idea. Blaze is from an alternate world.
Sonic games love alternate universes.
They do. So basically they're having to fight Eggman and Eggman Nega, which is just Eggman with a different coloration.
Great.
Shiny
We got a
Eggman.
shiny Eggman?
Yeah, it's shiny Eggman. That's not a joke. Also, he's a pirate, I think. I think he's a pirate.
Oh, that
Because
rules,
the whole
actually.
idea
Wait,
of,
that's
oh
good.
god, fuck, what? Why the fuck would it not? We're gonna
Wow.
be here forever.
Yeah. We live here now.
The other, yeah, the whole thing, the whole vibe of Blaze is that she's like a princess pirate type vibe in that. Like
Okay.
the alternate universe is a bit piratey. It's a bit like islands and shit. It's pretty good. The thing that's incredible about Sonic Rush is the music. I'm sure I've discussed this before with people. The Sonic Rush music is iconic. It's incredibly good, like a bunch of incredibly good hip hop tracks. Made better by the fact that the choices. Okay,
That was
great.
bullshit. I saw that
That's-
and that was bullshit.
Don't get hit, and unless you
get
want to insta
hit.
die.
Oh my god.
The thing that is great about Sonic Rush's things is the sample choices. So the guy who made it, there's a bunch of videos people have made that are just cataloging all of the choices he makes in his sampling. One of the most out wild is he samples a Malcolm X speech.
In a Sonic game?
In the Sonic game soundtrack, yeah, he samples
That
a
rules.
Malcolm X speech about
That
how they
rules
try
what?
to water down. Try to water down like blackness, and like it's like genuinely he samples this. It's called, I think the song is called it's Back to Black or something like that. But it's like, yeah, there's like some wild sampling choices that are made, and that's one of them.
Great. I'm gonna have to play Sonic Rush, I guess.
Sonic Rush is actually really good. I truly
Cool.
do recommend Sonic Rush. Again, I liked it as a child, so maybe
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
that
yeah.
great. But 2D Sonic games are better usually, and it at the very least has a banger soundtrack to listen to if you really like crunchy
Oh my God.
DS speaker hip hop, because it's for the DS is the other important
Oh, for
detail.
the DS. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you want hip hop that comes out of a DS speaker, and so
I wonder
has
if
that
the
pixelated
emulation
quality,
is like better audio.
there's probably a version with better audio because of emulation, sure, but that's not authentic. That's not the authentic
Oh, I
experience.
see. It has to be authentic.
It doesn't have to be, but I think it's more fun if it's authentic.
No, it's not real if it's not authentic. That's what you meant.
Oh, I just realized I don't get to play as Blaze because she's dead. Oh, that's such a fucking bummer.
Oh, that does suck. Actually, I like Blaze. You were talking about pirates, and this it made me think of a game franchise that I'm deeply curious about and have heard great things mechanically, but aesthetically, I'm so avoidant of it. Which is, It's like Shanty of the Sea or something. It's the boob pirate game.
Sure.
You haven't heard of this? You don't know
I've
of
not
this?
heard of this.
I've
Hey,
heard
I
that
hate
it's
this
great
level. I hate
platforming.
this level more
Oh,
than
wow.
anything in the world. The gravity is like getting worse, is like part of the gimmick they're doing here.
Oh, wow.
Which is really fun in a platforming based game to
Yeah.
make you can't control your character a central part of the mechanics.
Yeah, and make it worse and worse. Hey, think of the upside here. Tails was first, so it's the least bad? Shanty and the Pirate's Curse. Yes, Fan. I've heard, like, it has amazing mechanics, and, like, as a Metroid... I think it's a Metroidvania, like...
Hey, I'm trying to jump off
some,
right now. Okay, there we go.
Oh, it does some interesting things. But it is very, very just...
Oh, Shanty.
Yeah,
Shanty.
yeah, Shanty. Shanty.
I thought you said Shanty. Okay, yeah. I have heard of it. I've seen it. I am... Also, I wonder if it's
yes,
good.
a Metroidvania.
I kind of doubted
I've
it.
heard they're great, and also they're very... I haven't looked into the background of or whatnot, but like seemingly very sexualizing of like women in a way that I'm not sure if it's...
I also
great.
think there's an element of it that feels very
versus like reclamation.
Sexualizing of quote unquote exotic women specifically.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like the vibe of it, which is why I've never touched it.
Same. This is exactly the thing. Is like I've heard it's great mechanically, and the vibe every time I look at it, I'm like, damn.
Sick.
We're gonna find out if you
right,
get to play as Tails again.
I think we 100% are.
Oh, you absolutely do. You 100% do, and you get to go through the cutscenes again.
Hey, Claire, we might be here all night.
We might be here. First game released in 2002, followed by 2012, and then every couple years, it's very sexy genie coded. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't... The thing is I know
That's
enough...
a wild gap, though. 2002 and then 2012.
That's crazy. Yeah. The thing is I know there's so many good games out there that whenever I see a game that puts me off for any reason, I'm like, nope, yeah, I'm good.
And like, you could do another one. I went down this hole recently because... And again, I was just reviewing myself listening. I was just listening to myself talk about Silksong, and so like after I finished Silksong, I asked a friend.
So don't jump in the game where you jump. Mark that down.
I think you should just never jump. I think you should just never press the jump button. I think that's the solution.
Problem here is not that they have this mechanic. It's the inconsistency and inability to tell because the physics engine is so warped beyond belief.
Yeah.
Like the physics engine is so bad that this idea that they've had is untenable.
No one tested it. This is like, as you were saying, is like they made this game and then they never beta tested it, or not beta tested it. They never QA'd it.
That's how it feels often. And then there's moments where I do feel like there was some malicious intent. I do genuinely. There are moments playing this game where I'm like, oh, they hate the play. They are the people making this game are mad. They had to make this under the conditions they had to, and they wanted you to. I think is fair.
Having learned what I have about the conditions.
I'm not even blaming them for that. To be clear, this is not like oh devs are lazy or whatever. No, devs were put through hell, and they said, well, if we hated it, you're gonna have to hate it a bit too.
We're gonna replicate our experience in the gameplay of the game.
There are decisions made from a development perspective that I cannot envision ever getting made. This is a nightmare.
Yeah, I can see that.
I cannot envision ever getting made without some level of malicious intent. You know?
Yes. Thinking of game design and whatnot, I have been on the hunt for good Metroidvanias since Silksong, and so I actually went back to an old school game. Brie, have you ever played Metroid Zero Mission?
No, the only Metroid game I've ever played is Other M.
Yeah. Oh, right. Then you don't need to play any of the other ones.
Yeah, it's the best.
Right, exactly. I will say...
Does Metroid Zero Mission have... Okay, great. Awesome. Cool. Great.
Oh.
Does Metroid Zero Mission have... Oh, okay, I'm getting pulled in by gravity. Sick.
Good. Awesome.
Sick. Awesome. Gonna die here.
Oh,
die.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's great. That's
Sick.
so good.
Great. This feels
okay,
fair.
so Shanty as a character was designed by Erin Bell, the wife of the Shanty games designer. Interesting.
I guess. Like, no,
Yeah.
I believe. To be clear, I believe that that's true.
And I do think
still,
that's better.
I think it's better. I don't think it's good enough for me because again, I do think
Yeah.
there's a race-wise component happening here. I think if you
Yeah.
look at her,
Oh. This bit from the Wikipedia makes me think maybe the games are good on some of those concerns. When asked about whether the Shanty series was conceived as pushing feminist values because of its strong female cast, Matt Bozon acknowledged that he liked to portray the Shanty world as having the girls, quote, run the show and not be defined solely by their appearances. While he admitted that most female characters had a deliberately sexy design to them, and the male characters often displayed a variety of weaknesses, he also said that he just liked depicting Shanty's world this way for no precise reason, and that it was certainly possible that strong male characters could appear later in the franchise's future.
interesting. I mean, that makes sense. This might be a Bayonetta situation, in which there's both a real actual like feminist aspect to it, and also kind of a weird sexualizing aspect.
I did watch a friend play Bayonetta, and it kind of kicked ass. I will say.
Well, to be clear, I'm not saying Bayonetta is bad. I'm saying
if you're comparing it to Bayonetta, I liked Bayonetta, so you're kind of making an argument for Shanty in this moment to me.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to give it its due. I do think we can admit that Bayonetta, part of the appeal of Bayonetta. Oh, okay, can't grip onto that one.
Bye.
Sounds good. Should have realized.
Thank you, by the way, Fen, for putting that in chat.
Yeah, that is useful. What I do think is, I think we can acknowledge that there's an aspect to Bayonetta. There's a reason why there's a lot of, not a lot. Why there are straight guys who are very into Bayonetta.
Please don't die. Sorry. Yes.
We're gonna be here multiple times, Claire. This is not the run.
I know.
I assure
I'm
you
an
of that.
optimist. You know this about me. I'm like, this could be the last time. This could be the last time. You never know. As they say, you never know when it's the last time, except you want it to be the last time.
The thing is, though, okay, this is wild.
It's like the lines of nuance around let people be horny. Absolutely. I was actually talking about this with the same friend who played Bayonetta recently, about like, sexy characters in video games. I think there's a hard line to walk there, because I do think. Yeah.
No, you go ahead. I was gonna add another thing onto this conversation.
Yeah, the main thing for me, and I just realized is a little. Is that different? Did they change something? They changed something in Google Meet, and now things are
broken.
Not broken, but just
bent.
Oh well. Whatever. They're not the best. I'll fix it in a second after we're talking about this. My biggest thing is that horniness in games is an extremely big deal, but violence in video games is a big deal, but not in the same way. And I think, like, the idea that killing enemies and combat and fighting is, like, kind of taken for granted in a lot of ways, but like having a hot character is always like a topic, is frustrating to me. And there are definitely times where I'm like, yeah, this sucks. Like, yeah, it sucks in both regards. Hi, Bree, you had something. Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, that's cool. The thing that I was gonna say is, I feel like I've been thinking a lot about the conversation of like, there's a real strand in a lot of like Gen Z, younger Gen Alpha like circles. There's kind of a very puritanical view of sex, which brings about the kind of let people be horny thing. There is a lot. And on the one hand, I think it's true that like you should let people be horny. On the other hand, I do understand where that comes from, because it must be fucking insane to be growing up on the internet as a child and teenager and seeing the inability of everyone you've ever seen to be normal about being horny. And I feel like that's something that also very much applies in the video game debate, in which, like, we can't have a normal conversation about women being horny in video games because of the way that men have treated women being horny in video games. Wherein, if you're not horny, you should kill yourself, according to many men.
Oh? Wild. Both at the thing you said and at the video game.
You know what I mean? Like, I think, on the one hand, I think that we should... I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done to talk about horny in video games, and also a lot of it is complicated by the fact that people are incapable... Okay, great. Sick. Incapable of being horny. Hey guys, I hate this game. And I want that... I want it known that I think this is one of the worst games ever made. Not one of the worst Sonic games ever made. Which it is, the worst Sonic game ever made. This is one of the worst games ever made. And I understand that that's not true, and yet in this moment it feels true. And therefore
a lot of people might agree with you, though. There's a lot of people who would agree with that.
I think the thing that's killing me about it most of all is the fact that, like, it's almost competent until the moments that it fully isn't. Like, I understand what they're going for, and they're failing every single time in ways that make the game unplayable, but also just, like, but you can't, like, write it off as you literally... Remember when we played that tiny little game as part of our Salty Spotlight, and we literally could not progress because of the game?
Yes.
Would not let us progress past a certain point? This game's not that. You can progress. It's just so absurdly bad in every way that it's like, you can't, you can't, like, enjoy the experience most of the time. But you also can't write it off as not a game that exists, you know?
Right. It's truly one of the games of all time.
It is.
Ree says, yeah, I think people being horny does not have a single universal political valence to it. Also,
that's absolutely
so
correct.
Is the shadow half of this done now? Yes, we are in the home stretch, but they keep throwing the ball back to the beginning, and we keep having to hit a home run.
Yeah,
and they
basically
keep throwing balls at us while we're trying to do that.
We're playing baseball, but the only way to score is to hit a grand slam.
You have to get a three-pointer.
Right, but as soon as I hit that Sorry,
you have to get a three-pointer, a basketball thing, but in baseball.
Yes, exactly. That's what it feels fucking like right now. Claire, I'm fucking losing my mind.
Fen says, I was right, I'm never wrong. Nothing I've ever said has ever been incorrect. Claire beat Shadow before Bree beat Sonic 06. I'm sure you're never wrong, Fen. We historically on this channel love to say that we're never wrong.
I genuinely, name me a time Fen's been wrong, though. Oh, I'm dead. I'm invulnerability frames,
damn.
Baby.
Get those iframes. Fen, I know, is one of the mythical beings of this universe, but still has to have been wrong at some point. Yes, thank you, Fen, for admitting that you are in fact a human and not a bot.
Fen's AI? God, they've taken everything from us.
They've taken Fen. It's been really hard to hit a basket with a baseball bat. It doesn't go very far. Yes.
That's how it feels. I feel like I'm trying to hit a fucking basketball with a baseball bat.
Well, I read that as basket at first, and just imagined you running up with a baseball bat trying to whack the actual basket. Am I doing it right?
Yes, is the answer.
To return to a thing I said and then got extremely distracted from, I played through Metroid Zero Mission. I would highly recommend it if you like Metroidvanias. It is one of, I mean, it's a remake of Metroid, like the first Metroid, but for the Game Boy Advance. So it isn't. I forget if it's part of. No, it's after the OG, like where the Metroid and Metroidvania comes from. I think is OG Metroid.
Yeah.
And I think it's great. It's like an 8-hour game, and it reminded me that I love 8-hour games because you could just play it in a couple days if you play a couple hours here and there.
Yeah, that rocks.
Would a
Oh.
1-2-3 inning
Uh-oh.
be equivalent to
Okay.
a three-pointer as a good thing for the pitching team? An inning in which a pitcher faces only 3 batters and none safely reaches a base. So it's not letting the other team score points. I don't know. I don't understand that, and I am not a sports enough person to understand that. So I'm just gonna say yeah, because Fen, you're always right.
That sounds right.
Ree
Yeah,
says,
Fen,
I think
you're
that's
always
harder than a three-pointer. I agree. It does sound harder than a three-pointer. I do know what a three-pointer is. Wow. That looked bullshit. And whatever
most
you
of these
said
tests-
sounds way harder.
Where the fuck is the Chaos Emerald also? That's the other thing that's pissing me off, is I don't even know where the fucking Chaos Emerald is.
Yeah. Is it down? It's not down at those platforms, eh?
Which platforms? These ones? No.
Down there? No. But it has taken me down this road of now I want to play more Metroid games, and also I'm now playing my first Castlevania game. That
Damn, you're getting the Metroid and the Vania.
I'm getting the Metroid and the Vania, because I was also going through Ender Lilies, if anyone in chat has heard of that. I don't know if you know of that, Bree.
No, I don't.
Another Metroidvania, a couple of my friends
I found the Chaos
are...
Emerald and then died immediately.
No! But you know where it is now.
Yep.
You sound so excited. I was hungry for Metroidvanias, and my friends suggested that. Anyways, Fen says, I was looking at baseball terminology the other day to make a joke about Elden Ring Night Rain. I deeply want to know the connection there.
I just
Whoa.
want to know what I'm supposed to do with these fucking... Like, is there something I'm doing wrong? Or is this intended play? Because it doesn't feel like this could possibly be intended play.
I hate... Oh, good. Your favorite guy is here.
I'm gonna obliterate this twink. Not intentionally, it's just gonna happen.
I thought that box was about to just kill you. And I would have laughed
It really
and also
felt like
cried.
it was about to, yeah.
Yeah. It is silver. It is indeed silver.
I hate this motherfucker. I want to kill him with a gun.
Oh, interesting. I think you need to
Oh,
use
right,
the
I can't
stairs.
hang on to walls anymore.
I was like, what twink is in this game? Oh, yeah. But that makes sense. Yeah. Ah, yes. The normal strat.
Intended play.
I mean, you're doing a lot better as Silver than as Knuckles.
This is also crazy easier than the Knuckles section. That Knuckles section is awful.
Oh, God.
Admittedly, I'm trying to just go fast to get as much time without these fucking things existing as possible.
Yeah. Because they're
but-
time-based?
Yeah, you can, like, hit a statue to deactivate them for a certain amount of time, but it's only for a certain amount of time, and they decide where the statues are, and it's never long enough for you to get from one place to the other. So you have to deal with them. Like, see, that's the statue right there with the eagle.
Okay, I was wondering what that was.
The fucking eagle.
The eagle returns. So the Undertaker's default weapon's a mace, so it's most like a baseball bat, and when all 3 people in a round are Undertaker, it's like a battling starting lineup. I wound up joking about it being a starting lineup. I see. Thank you for explaining, Fed. No! Oh.
I hate this fucking game. I hate this fucking game. What do you mean I have to stand on the fucking lip of the fucking thing? I know I've played this level before. I should remember these things, but it's a little hard when you're being designed by the fucking hate spheres. That's what I'm calling them now. I'm calling them hate spheres.
Hate spheres.
So I hate them.
Oh, God. Wow. Wow.
You're gonna become the Joker about this, Claire. I hope you're excited about this live stream with the Joker.
The Jokerfication. Bree, is this the worst game you've played on this channel?
Mechanically, maybe. Yeah, mechanically, I think so.
Maybe.
Narratively, no. Mechanically, yes.
There's not much narrative. So wait, you're saying that Sonic hooking up with a human is not as bad as some of the other stuff we've played?
As Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. Oh, great, awesome. Don't jump.
God.
Remember that. Don't jump.
Never jump.
It's an auto death. Then Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, or then Metroid Other M, the 3 games I've played on this channel. Yeah, Sonic hooking up with a human, regrettably not as bad as those.
Damn. All right.
Listen, they're pretty bad, but Metroid. Listen, here's also part of it. Is I don't care about the desecration of Sonic the Hedgehog's character. I care more about the desecration of Samus Aran's character. And I think that Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton stuff is insane.
Right. Yeah. I was trying to explain it to someone the other day, and I just gave up. I was like, it's bad. That's all you need to know.
You kind of have to at a certain point.
Ree says, so how's everyone doing? I'm cleaning and packing because I'm going to Texas for a month and a half in 2 days.
Damn.
That's exciting. This is your partner lives in Texas, right? This is the thing I'm remembering. Why did you?
Hell yeah.
Go? Oh, absolutely. I didn't even see it. I was like, what are you doing, Bree? And then Fen says, and then the person I was watching said, yeah, it's like a League of Their Own out here, which hit pretty hard for me because I watched that movie multiple times as a kid. I've only seen the new one.
I've only seen the TV show. I've not watched the movie yet.
Yeah, I've only seen the TV show.
Hey, how come Omega did that time?
Great question. Will there be an answer? Probably not,
No.
but great question.
Damn, you're helping her move to Philly. She's coming back with you. Oh,
wow.
I love this. We have a friend who has just moved in her girlfriend from Montreal, so I'm feeling I'm feeling all of the loving lesbian relationships that are no longer long distance.
That are becoming
that rock
cohabitation
phase.
Not
domesticity. It's pretty fun. Enjoy it. I enjoy it, at least. I can't say you have to enjoy it, but I enjoy it.
Bree is saying that you have to subscribe to cohabitation or your relationships are invalid.
Well, you have to follow... Like, you know, we support gays, but you still have to follow the nuclear family model. Obviously. It has to be a monogamous, like, cohabitation-based, you know, ending in marriage type of situation.
Yeah,
because, you know, that's where my relationship's headed, so that's where everyone's relationship has to be. I hate this game! You can't meme for even a second. You can't make jokes. You can't do bits. Because that's how they fucking get you. That's how they get you, Claire. Sure, all my rings are gone. Why wouldn't they be?
Oh my god.
Oh, you can't grab onto that, Claire? Why can't you? I don't know.
It won't be long distance in 2 days. That's exciting. A League of Their Own has one of the 5 dozen-ish VHSs in the cabin downtown. Sorry, in the cabin town I grew up in that doesn't have cable to this day. Fair.
How gay is the original? Because the show they made very gay.
I've heard still gay, but not as. Can
That's
you
what I've
corroborate, Fen?
Silver, you're gonna give up because you're gonna fucking die here.
You have 4 lives at Silver. This is the best so far. Yep.
Yeah.
Who do we have left? We have Amy, Shadow, Sonic's dead.
So we have Amy, Shadow, Rouge.
Rouge. How did I forget Rouge?
Blaze is dead. Sonic's dead.
Blaze is dead. Sonic's dead.
Sorry.
That might be it.
Yeah, I think so.
Fen has not watched the show.
Strong
Yeah,
subtext
it's strong
in the
subtext in the original. Yeah, I think that's what I heard.
The show is text. The show is
The show
text.
is very. The show took a megaphone and went, "It's true.
They're gay.
They're gay."
I will say, my biggest problem with the show is that I find the main character to be deeply annoying.
I do agree that the main character is not my favorite character.
She sucks. It is hard to watch. I think it's just
Yeah, I
like
kinda
the
love
sort
it.
of like awkward, cutesy. Oh, I thought I was straight. That part's like, but the humor of her does not hit for me, and
Yeah.
so much of her is just trying to do this like cutesy, awkward bit that I just don't find compelling. And I think it makes parts of it hard to watch. But I love that's a classic. Like, I'm not huge on the main character, but the side characters are phenomenal, and a lot of them have like a lot of depth and nuance. Also, there are butches. They're like actual butches, and that's pretty sick.
Yes. God,
You don't
the
get
one
that
I
in a lot of
forget.
TV shows.
I forget her name, but the like. Oh, she's from. I truly forget so
No,
much.
no, 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 no,
no.
It pulled me towards it. The fucking the hate sphere, Claire. It was the hate sphere.
Oh, it was the
It wasn't
hate
even me, it
sphere
was the
all
hate sphere.
along.
TV does not know you know what a butch is.
I'm looking it up. I realized I have that
They do.
power because I am not playing a game.
What were you gonna say, Claire?
TV.
Sorry.
Sorry, I said I'm looking it up because I have that power because I'm not playing a game.
What are you looking up?
Which sorry, I'm looking at IMDb and I'm like, which one's the character name? It's Jess McCready, I believe, is the character name, played by Kelly McCormick.
Sure. Yeah, I believe so. A League of Their Own has a butch and it's Rosie O'Donnell. That's hilarious. That is really funny.
It's probably the same character. I'm gonna see if I'm right.
Is it a
I'm about to
remake,
look
or
it up.
is it a different? I don't know that it's the same.
It is a different character. I guess they're just all different.
I don't think
Never
A League
mind.
of Our
They're not
Own
the
is a
same
remake
characters.
of A League of Their Own.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
no.
so real with you. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they are unrelated.
Unrelated, really. All right.
But just in a similar tradition.
All right. Doris Murphy. Cool.
Yeah, different character. Are they still the Georgia Peaches in A League of Their Own? That's a question I have.
I believe they have the same name. Is there a way we're distinguishing them?
The Rockford Peaches. Sorry, Rockford Peaches. That's so true.
Rockford
They do the
Peaches.
same name. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what's the same and different
Yeah.
about the show versus the. Glad I can
I think
stand
they're
on
both
that fucking lip.
based on the same source material, but they're very different directions. I think.
This is, hey,
Having
this is
not
a
watched the
nightmare.
movie, I can't say affirmatively if that's true. Has
Hey, how the
anyone
fuck-
here seen both? I think, Bree, you and I have watched the TV show, and Fenn's watched the movie. Have
And
any
Ria's
of us
watched the
seen
movie.
both?
Ria's also
Uh,
watched the movie, I believe.
Rhea,
But
have you watched the TV
I don't think
show?
anyone here has seen both.
That's so funny.
It's really funny.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Awesome. This is awesome. That's so cool. This is awesome. This game rocks. This game is so good.
Mhm.
When a game makes you wish you were never born, I think that's a good game. Okay, I need to lock the fuck in and just
Yeah.
zoom. That's
Just,
what I need to do.
you're gonna focus, and everything will eventually be okay.
If I just go high up enough, I can
yeah.
avoid everything and just skip all
Just
the
don't
obstacles.
engage with the mechanics. That's how to do
I
it.
think that's genuinely true. I have to not engage with the mechanics as much as possible to
Just
get through
rush
this section.
through everything. I'm not even joking. I agree.
No, I know.
Yeah. Oh god.
I feel like I'm having to do speedrun tech just to finish the game.
Oh?
Like the fucking constant on off on off on off on off.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Farther.
That was so close.
Like it feels like I'm trying to do something I'm not supposed to do, but this is the intended way to play.
God. Fen says, okay, the 2017 series is a reboot of the 1992 series that was based on the movie more directly with same characters, but seems changed up for 2017. Also, I can't believe that was 2017. Time really is a thing.
That was 2017?
Right? Right? That's not
so
real.
So much time has passed.
So much time has passed.
Okay, is there somewhere I'm supposed to be going that isn't?
I think
or was I just supposed to do that super fast?
Yeah, just be away from the orb. I know that's obvious.
Okay, I have to go right to the edge is what I need to do.
How is it not right here? It really felt like it was going to be right here. Oh, no. Oh, wait, can you? I thought you had to climb up a bit.
I think I do.
Yeah. I thought it was like 2021 or something. Same, right?
Yeah,
it feels
that's crazy.
like that. All right,
okay,
Rouge time.
We can fucking do it. You're on 0 lives. Don't fucking worry about that. You have the best movement of anyone in this fucking game, and you're serving. We can fucking do this.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the 1992 series. Fences, I can't believe there's a 1992 series. I have to see if that's available someplace. Almost certainly.
Fen, we need you to do the work of watching the movie, the 1992 series, and the 2017 series, so you can be the authority on a league of etc. etc. What the fuck just happened? Okay. That I did not let go of that button, so that was interesting.
Yep.
I feel like I'm doing again. I do feel like I'm doing attempts where I'm having to reset constantly. You know?
Yeah. I
Her
love
phone in death scream is really funny.
I guess I will.
Just gonna quit. I'm just gonna go back in with 5 lives.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god. Wow, Bree thinks it's funny when women die.
Bree does think it's funny when women die. I love when women die. Someone clip that. Post that online.
There we go. That's everything we needed. We got her, folks.
Yeah, Fen, become the expert on women baseball in television and
Oh
movies.
no. Oh no. Forced to watch all the women's baseball. Tragic.
So true. How terrible. Ugh.
One show that I'm currently watching, and actually have one episode that I haven't watched yet, that I'm really loving, is The Mighty Nine. And I've talked to you about
Yeah.
it, Bree, because we were
Yeah.
talking spoilers.
Yes.
So I won't, because usually I don't care about spoilers, and I know we usually don't give spoilers on this
Yeah.
show, this stream, but oh wow, that was quick. But it's truly
Again,
like I'm actually shocked at how much I really liked a character that I was not
yeah.
expecting to like. Like was
I'm
feeling
shocked
like
at how
I'd be
good the show
neutral.
is.
Yeah.
I'm shocked at how good the show is because
I
so
forgot Madonna's in the original movie. What?
that's
Wait,
crazy.
I
What?
fully didn't look at the cast because I was just looking for the one thing you said.
By the way, Madonna is in that movie. That's so funny. Oh my god.
That's wild.
The thing about the 99
Tom
is,
Hanks.
so it is both
Rosie
true that
O'Donnell.
great, awesome, sick. Ash has been showing me because Ash has watched all of the Mighty Nine campaign, the Critical Role campaign,
Live
and
play.
so has been showing it to me because it's something that they really enjoyed. And I admit the campaign's pretty good. It is really, it has a lot to like in there. And so I was kind of, and also I'd seen the Vox Machina show. And the Vox Machina show I felt was fine. There's some parts of it that are good, and some parts of it that just straight up don't work. And I think a lot of the problem is that I had not seen the Vox Machina like campaign, and it really wants you to have seen it in order to like it. But
I haven't seen the campaign and I like it.
Sorry?
Sorry, I'm being contrarian. Go on.
That's okay. Like I do. That's the feeling I got from it because I was like, I am not compelled by these characters. Was my feeling with the Vox Machina show. And I feel like, and when Ash was like, "Oh, this is what they're like in the campaign," I was like, "Sure, that sounds more interesting." And so I felt like that was probably what was going on there. But I don't know. The Vox Machina show, something about the pacing or the vibes or something just wasn't working for me. And so knowing the 99 is really strong as a campaign, at least so far, with some problems, but overall quite strong. And knowing the Vox Machina show I felt was not great, I was sort of like, I don't know how well they're going to do with this one. I think they're doing a really good job. I think that they've done a really great job of doing what you should do in an adaptation, which is not just trying to adapt things one-to-one, but trying to be really careful about how and when you adapt things.
Look at you.
And
You're fucking
being willing
it.
to, thanks, adjust shit so that things make more sense and are cleaner and easier. Being willing to make representations of the characters that aren't one-to-one with how they're portrayed in the hours upon hours upon hours long campaign. And overall, I think they're doing a good job.
Episodes of campaign times 4 hours.
There's 140 episodes of campaign too.
So
4 hours each, and they're cutting that down. At least the first part of it is like they've cut down about 24-hour episodes into 8 40-minute episodes of television.
Oh my God.
About where we're at. Might be 25 or 20, or more than that. Like,
That's wild.
Pretty incredible the way that they've managed to do it. And you think some of the things and some of the vibes and some of the characters get a little bit lost. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. That one's on me.
You were distracted. You're talking.
Get a little bit lost. Yeah, in translation,
hey,
I think. Hi, Elias. We're nearly done. Sonic 06, maybe. We'll see.
We have been nearly done for almost an hour. And it's still not over.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Like, I think so far, I think Jester in the campaign is really phenomenal, and I think in the show she's like fine, but she's too focused on Ford, and I'm just less interested because it's like that's not really a core part of her character all that much, especially at the start. But I do think there's aspects of it that they're doing really well. And for example, in the most recent episode, they give a character's backstory, and I think it like really, really hits. And it sounds like it hit for you, Claire.
Episode 5? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It honestly, what was I watching? Oh, right. I just finished, I guess spoilers for season 3 of Bridgerton.
What the fuck? All right, yeah.
Right? Where am I going with this, right? And I was just like, oh, I want more. I guess also spoilers for episode 5 of The Mighty Nine. I'm gonna just say a sentence. Don't look at the captions. Is I want more bisexual, non-monogamous, in-your-face representation.
Yes. And I want more.
That to be really, really nice and complicated, and yeah.
And I want more sad, miserable wizards. So
yes, everyone wants more sad, miserable wizards.
Who do immense amounts of violence and then feel really bad about it.
Yeah, like an obscene amount of violence. Anyways.
Frankly, a terrifying amount of violence.
Honestly, an awful amount of violence. Good luck on your finals, Elias. Honestly, just if we're your little background motivation, you can do it. You can get through this. I was just hosting office hours today, and I was telling students, I was like, you can do this. You can.
You can do this also. I've also been, because I've also been. Oh, great, awesome, sick.
Oh, you're also doing finals, Fen. Oh my god.
I got knocked by a thing, and now that's instant.
You can also do it, Fen.
Yeah, Fen, you can also do it.
I'm a TA. I'm not a teacher.
I am a student support worker, so neither of us do the big job because the big bucks, but
yes.
We
I don't know if it's that big bucks.
But I would say we do the more important job in many instances.
That's fair.
Listen,
I don't know if TAing's that important. Like it is, but
oh, are you kidding me? Claire, I've seen classes in which I think most of the class would have failed if not for the TA.
The first time I TA'd the class that I'm doing.
Yes, and I'll continue to. Listen, no, you're not the problem. It's the profs who don't know teaching. It's the profs who don't know teaching. It's profs who never learned pedagogy or how to teach, but are just experts at the subject matter, and so the assumption is that's enough for them to be able to teach, and it's just not, because a lot of them don't know how to fucking teach.
Yeah, I had, the first time I TA'd the course that I am TAing, I had one person come to every single one of my office hours and was like, I don't understand the lectures. I get confused. Can you explain them? And so I would essentially just end up giving the lectures to her.
Yes.
And I was totally fine with that because she was the only one coming to my office hours. I was like, if anyone shows up, and a couple people did, and I'd be like, okay, we're putting a pause to this lecture I'm doing to actually, like, someone has a question also, and I want to help them too.
Totally.
But honestly, that being the first time was extremely motivating because I watched her go from, I don't understand this concept, to she got like a B+ in, like, she was like failing and she got a B+ in the end, and I was like, I'm so proud. I'm invested in your success even though I don't know you at all.
Fen, that's exactly what I mean. Your current instructor, yeah, there's lots of them like that, and I think like STEM is a big problem. I've noticed there's a couple of like things at my institution that are big issues. I think one of the most depressing is that the program that's about teaching teachers how to teach is one of the most ableist and mismanaged departments I've ever seen. They've like kicked people out of the program for not being able to make eye contact with them type shit.
What?
Yeah, so I gotta say,
that's actually
there's a lot of instructors that I think should not have rights. But that's just me.
Bree doesn't support teachers' rights or wrongs.
That's extremely true. I don't support. If you're a teacher, except if you're Elias, in which case you get rights.
Yeah. I I tried to do a teaching thing very similar to what you were saying. It's probably actually quite different, but my holy shit, Brie. My experience of basically a thing that was trying to teach people how to present information. I was so, I guess, just like I was. I don't want to use the word triggered, but I was triggered by someone who just kept misgendering me constantly and nobody doing anything about it. While the
Fair,
instructors
plausible.
were there, after I like said like, "Hey, this is really frustrating," and it got to the point where I was just like, "I'm not gonna come anymore," and they were like, "We're so sorry," and I'm like, "No response because okay,
Yeah, fuck you.
great, you're sorry."
Yeah, that's
uh,
fuck. That's
if
fine.
you're a teacher, perish, quote Bree.
That's exactly true. And we should go to break.
Yes. Can we? Sorry, just very quickly. Can we get the quote from Bree?
If you're a teacher, perish.
There we go. All right, we'll be right back.
All right, be right back.